Hey folks, it's Mike Murphy, and today's quick tip, I'm going to show you how to use Google Tasks in Gmail and in Google Calendar. Google Tasks is a way for you to create to-do lists right from your email or on your calendar. This is designed to be work on a desktop or a laptop computer, not on your mobile device. So here I am inside of my Gmail account. I am using Google Chrome as my web browser on a MacBook Pro. To access Google Tasks, just come over here to this little drop-down menu. You can see here next to Mail, there's this little downward-facing arrow. Click on that, and you'll see Tasks listed at the very bottom. Click that and you can see this little pop-up here. You can create multiple to-do lists. You can see here this little list right here. I have one called shopping. These are the things I need to pick up. I have one for clients. So I'll go back to the to-do list. To create a new list, just simply click on that. You can click new list. You can rename the list. You can delete the list. If to add a new task, just simply start typing something. I can put tutorials that I need to make, hit return, and just keep typing. You can tab in if you want to put sub-lists under each one. This is great if you have clients. Just put their last name, put a bunch of tasks under each client name. Hit return. You can hit shift tab to go back and just start a new list like that. Really easy to do. If you need to put a date on any task, just click this little arrow right here. You can add a due date. You can change the list by clicking this to move the list to another list. Go back to the list. You can click this little action here. There's a whole bunch of options in here. You can print. You can email your list. You can rearrange the task by just simply dragging it up and down. When you're done with the task, you can put the little check mark in the completed, or you can just simply highlight it and click the trash can to get rid of the trash, to get rid of any tasks. Okay, let's look at some other things you can do with Google Tasks. So I have two emails here in my inbox. The first one here tells me that I have a payment of $4. Well, I need to put that inside of FreshBooks to keep track of it, but I don't want to do it until tomorrow. But I like to keep my inbox at 0. So what I'm going to do is just simply put a check mark in here. I'm going to go to the More, and I'm going to choose Add to Tasks. That's going to put it right in my to-do list right here. You can see here 2020. It's going to also put a reference to the email, so I don't have to keep the email in my inbox. I can click that little check mark there. I can say I want to do this tomorrow. So I'm just going to put on the 20th, and now I have this to-do list already created. I can put in FreshBooks. Pretty cool. You can see here I can click on the mail. It'll bring right up the mail. I can change the list that I want to add it to if you don't want to put it on to do. Maybe you want to put it on the client list or something like that. But go back to the list and you see here that I have the 2020 on there. So that's using tasks inside of Gmail. I usually just keep this open and keep an ongoing to-do list. When you add a list from here, you just click on the little check mark here. Choose More and Add to Task. It's always going to add it to the one that's open. So if you had another one open down here from your list, it's going to add it to that one. And if you don't see this little menu here dropping up, you can always just go to this little drop-down menu and choose Tasks to bring that up. Now let's look at Calendar. If I go into my Calendar view now, you can see here that it has already added that. I can click on that. You can see this is what I need to do. If I want to change this, I can click the little pencil here and add new notes. I can change the list that it's on right here. And again, I can also click on this and it'll bring up the email that it's referencing. Pretty cool stuff. If you want to see your task list, you can see this little menu over here, that little arrow. Click on that and it'll bring up the task list right here in Calendar. If you want to add a task right here, just simply click once. You can see here you can choose this one, task, and just start typing in a task. I can put right here, test task. Hit save and it's going to bring it up right here. Click on it again, add the pencil. I can change the list and it's just get rid of it. If I click it again, I can click the little trash can to get rid of any task like that. And if you are a Google Chrome user, there is an extension. You can see this little check mark here where you can view your tasks right from the browser. So that is Google Tasks. Keep an ongoing to-do list in Google Calendar and in Gmail. My name is Mike Murphy. Cheers.